Support your athletes in a positive, sportsmanlike manner.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And good evening and welcome to Ronnie Fowler Stadium and Southern Capitol Field. We are broadcasting from the Greg Armour press box here at Jackson Christian. As you can see, both teams warming up down there. Looking forward to a spirited contest. Fayette Academy comes into this contest 1-3 with a big win over McNary. And, of course, our Eagles are undefeated 4-0 after a 41-0 win over the USJ Bruins in a rivalry game. And what a game it was. And we'll remind you that this broadcast is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2023. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. I'm Coach Joe Holloway. I'll be doing the play-by-play tonight. And, of course, we have other games on the network. TCA played and won last night, but the USJ team will be in action against South Gibson. Peabody is in action tonight, and, of course, we carry all Union University home games, including volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, baseball, and, of course, the Rockabilly baseball was carried this year, and some of Bethel sports, including their football program, which is undefeated also. Now, tonight, this is a region game, a very important region game. A few injuries on both teams. A couple of guys supposedly are out tonight for Fayette Academy, and we've got some bumps and bruises, and we will be looking forward, and we'll tell you about those. But also our advertisers tonight are the Blacksmith, Carlock Nissan, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Deaton's Carpet One, Elite Dental, Nest Realty, Humboldt Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep Ram, Bank of Jackson, McCoy's Heating and Air, Kenny Sutherland with 5 Star Realty, Great American Sports, Southern Capital Advisors, and, of course, David White Body Shop. Please support these people and these advertisers because they make it possible for you not to have to pay the ridiculous fee that the National Federation charges you for these games. And, yes, I am editorializing. It's almost a monopoly, and that's the reason companies all over this state like Worthy Road Studios can bring you the best in action, and they don't charge you an arm and a leg. Now, we have got homecoming tonight, and there has been a lot of spirited activities, and we'll keep our eye on the homecoming festivities tonight. Also tonight, besides myself doing the play-by-play, directed by Stephanie Janda, Drina Hicks will be on the replay. Both of those young ladies are very good at what they do. The cameras by Trey Bridger and sideline camera by Kelvin. And the executive producer, of course, is Paul Schultze. And, of course, you hear our music. And if you'll look, you'll see one of the formations. Fayette Academy will have a little motion, but it's what some coaching staffs call reset motion. Now, they have a little different person. Their big wideout that they like to throw to is 81, and that is the young man you just saw catch the football. Well, it actually went out of your picture, but that is Zane Pike. and we will talk more about Fayette Academy. We're just trying to give you a quick overview because at 6:30 we will carry the homecoming festivities, and it will be, the sound will come from the upstairs camera. We'll be picking up the the announcer for the game, which is Tommy McLean, and I was kind of listening. I love to hear him do the announcing of our starting lineup. I will actually give you our starters after that, and let's check in and see in this area. Of course, last week the 41-0 score, Deuce Lawrence opened the scoring with a touchdown of a 36-yard run. Jalen Mosley took one to the house from 51 yards as far as pass and catch. Easton Jones completed first half scoring with a 12-yard run for a 21-0 lead. And Daniel Green could have chewed a pack of gum, whistled Dixie, and turned a cartwheel and caught a 1-yard pass, but everybody bet on the running fake. And, of course, Mosley stepped in front of a pass, took it to the house about 30 yards for the final 41-0 game. Some of the quick stats in that game: Easton Jones, 7 rushes for 26 yards and a TD. Deuce Lawrence, 14 rushes, 120 yards, 2 TDs. And we had some other great performance. I believe Jalen Mosley was voted the player of the week by our poll that we have. And, of course, some other performances. Mosley, 7 receptions, 150 yards, TD on offense, pick 6 on the defensive side. And we'll tell you some more about some things happening with Jalen as he approaches different records. Caleb Newsom had an outstanding night. 10 big tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 sacks. Brooks Goff, 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Austin Kelly was 11 for 14, 172 yards, 2 TDs. And if you missed the Eagle show, that was really great. We had Jerry Eskew on there, and we also had Clay Fowler, one an alumnus who went to Ole Miss. The other was the president of the school in the gymnasium named for him. And we are checking our time. It is 6:23. The clock has 38 minutes and 22 seconds on it. Fayette Academy has gone back to the locker room, and in a minute you will see the Eagles depart for what their part of homecoming is, or what their part not is. The referee's going over some rules with the coaches, or at least the head coaches and maybe one assistant, and game administrators. They have that meeting. They consider that very, very important. And we think starting in place of 24 tonight, and 24 is Morris, very fine running back for them will be Isaiah Akins, a junior. Of course, that takes watch their quarterback, Corbin Bowling. Some people say he's got more moves than a hula girl. He will be going down and be tackled and flip it to, and usually it was 24 Wyatt Morris that caught a couple of those. He took a couple of those to the house against TCA last week. Tell you what, let's take our first 1-minute timeout, and we'll check and see what is happening. 6:30, the approximate time for the homecoming festivity, but let's take that 1-minute timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back here. And again, checking time, looks like about 5 minutes before the homecoming festivities. And I do not have a sheet this year with the homecoming royalty on it. We'll see if we can't get one. You see our team taking its last few warm-up plays. And the little different set, a strong set with Deuce Lawrence to the right and Kelly throwing into the end zone. And, of course, I tell you what we may go ahead and do. Since we don't always get to introduce the defense first, let me give you, and I do not have the starters, all of them I have some backs, but with some injuries and stuff, I don't have all of the Fayette Academy. Their coach was kind enough to do two things to help me. Some pronunciations, and I hope I don't get them wrong because he really worked hard with me, and he got me a really nice roster to give you information from, and we appreciate their head coach for doing that. But on defense tonight, the dog in, as they call him, he was the dog linebacker last year, number 48, Caleb Newsom, a 5'11", 245-pound senior. The nose man himself, 79, Big Cedric Anderson, 6'3", 375, a senior. Gavin Walker, a junior, 6'4", 220, wears number 18. At the Sam linebacker, Eli Craig, number 55, 5'8", 185, a junior. At the Mike linebacker, meaning middle linebacker, that is 44, Kai White, 5'10", 215, a junior. And at the Will linebacker, Brooks Goff, 5'10", 180, a junior also, playing the Eagle position, kind of like a rover. Number 0, Easton Jones, 5'10", 175, junior. The cornerback on one side will be Trent Carrier. He's a senior, 6 foot tall, 190. It's strong safety number 8, a junior, 5'10", 165, Blake Rowland. The free safety tonight to start, he'll have Mason Vaughn coming on. Mason will also play cornerback, but Jalen Mosley wearing 23, 6'1", 190. Had that interception at the end of the game, or at the end of our terms with it, to make it 41-0. Cornerback Jack Collins, 88, your punter, since we consider that kind of a defensive thing, is Zach Cisco. He wears 14. He's a senior this year. He also will be your place kicker. And we are waiting the appearance. And I hope, Adriana, do you see the appearance of the royalty yet? And evidently they have not appeared, but we are going to hold on for a minute. Tell you what, let's do. To be safe, let's take a 1-minute timeout. A 1-minute timeout. We'll come back with the homecoming royalty, and then we will throw it upstairs so that they can shoot this and get the sound from the public address announcer. 1-minute timeout. Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And we are back at Ronnie Fowler Stadium, Southern Capitals Field. And, of course, we are broadcasting from the Greg Armour press box. We are just moments away from having the homecoming festivities. And I think what we're going to do, you'll get a little music, and there'll be a little gap in here because they wanted to record the public address people as we see some of the folks appearing now for it. We're going to turn it back over to Stephanie and the main camera to get the sound for this, and we'll be back when the homecoming festivities are over. We're going to carry them. They'll be there. You'll see them. You'll hear them. But we won't be back with live football until after the homecoming festivities.
Court. Our first freshman maid is Miss Mia Edwards. Mia is the daughter of Jeremy and Giovanna Edwards and has been attending Jackson Christian for 8 years. She is a member of the Lady Eagles soccer team and student council. Her favorite JCS tradition is the homecoming games. Mia is being escorted by Mr. Hudson Little. Hudson is the son of Britt and Shelley Little. He has attended Jackson Christian for 11 years. Hudson is a proud member of the high school football and soccer teams. His favorite JCS tradition is trash can milkshakes. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mia Edwards and Mr. Hudson Little. Our next freshman maid is Miss Brinley Harville. Brinley is the daughter of Chris and Ashley Harville. This is Brinley's first year at Jackson Christian, and she is a member of the cheer squad. Her favorite JCS tradition is attending the school pep rallies. Brinley is being escorted by Mr. Nolan Arnold. Nolan is the son of Daniel and Michelle Arnold. He has attended Jackson Christian for 11 years. and is a proud member of the high school football team and soccer teams. Nolan's favorite JCS tradition is trash can milkshakes. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brindley Harville and Mr. Nolan Arnold. Our first sophomore maid is Miss Emma Nelson. Emma is the daughter of Mike and Christy Nelson and has been attending Jackson Christian for 8 years. She is a member of the Lady Eagles volleyball team and student council. Her favorite JCS tradition is homecoming week. Emma is being escorted by Mr. James Dyer. James is the son of Jeff Dyer and Angie Dyer. This is James' 5th year at Jackson Christian, and he's a member of the football team. James' favorite Jackson Christian tradition is singing the alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emma Nelson and Mr. James Dyer. Your next sophomore maid is Miss Jenna Tinsley. Jenna is the daughter of Josh and Jeanette Tinsley. She's attended Jackson Christian for 11 years and is a member of the varsity volleyball, softball, and basketball teams. Her favorite JCS tradition is homecoming week. Jenna is being escorted by Mr. Carlos Robertson. Carlos is the son of Carlos and Courtney Robertson. This is his 6th year at Jackson Christian, and he's a member of the football and basketball teams. Carlos's favorite JCS tradition is homecoming week. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jenna Tinsley and Mr. Carlos Robertson. Your first junior maid is Miss Blakely Melton. Blakely is the daughter of Anthony and Jenna Melton. Blakely has attended Jackson Christian for the past 13 years. She is a proud member of the Lady Eagles basketball and volleyball teams, Student Council, SOAR, National Honor Society, Leadership University, Blue Crew, and FCA. Blakely's favorite JCS traditions are the school pep rallies. Blakely is being escorted by Mr. Austin Kelly. Austin is the son of Adam and Autumn Kelly and has attended Jackson Christian for 12 years. He is a proud member of the high school football and baseball teams. His favorite JCS tradition is pregame karaoke with Deuce Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Blakely Melton and Mr. Austin Kelly. Your next junior maid is Miss Zoe Montgomery. Zoe is the daughter of Mike and Meg Montgomery. This is her first year at Jackson Christian, and she is a member of the Lady Eagles volleyball team. Her favorite JCS tradition is the student section themes at football games. Zoe is being escorted by Mr. Brooks Goff. Brooks is the son of Jeremy and Brandy Goff and has attended Jackson Christian for the past 3 years. He enjoys playing high school football, tennis, and church league basketball. His favorite JCS tradition is Dress for Success Day. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Zoe Montgomery and Mr. Brooks Goff. Your first senior maid is Miss Taylor Brindley Baines. Taylor is the daughter of Donald and Melissa Baines. She's attended Jackson Christian for the past 7 years and is a proud member of the Lady Eagles soccer and basketball team and enjoys participating in the cooking club, pickleball club, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Her favorite JCS tradition is homecoming dress-up days. Taylor is being escorted by Mr. Jack Collins. Jack is the son of Luke Collins and Camille Collins. Jack has been attending Jackson Christian for 14 years. He's a member of the high school football and baseball team and enjoys working out, hunting, and fishing in his free time. His favorite Jackson Christian tradition is trash can milkshakes. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Taylor Baines and Mr. Jack Collins. Your next senior maid is Miss Callie Holloway. Callie is the daughter of Scott and Bridget Holloway and has attended Jackson Christian for the past 14 years. She is a proud member of the JCS Student Council, National Honor Society, and is a member of the Cooking Club. Callie also works as a babysitter. Her favorite JCS tradition is being in the student section during football games. Callie is being escorted by Mr. Zach Sisko. Zach is the son of Shane and Amanda Sisko and has attended Jackson Christian for the past 9 years. Zach plays high school football and enjoys fishing and flying planes in his free time. His favorite JCS tradition is the homecoming dress-up days. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Callie Holloway and Mr. Zach Sisko. And your final senior maid is Miss Tess Humphreys. Tess is the daughter of Jim Humphreys and Tracy Humphreys. This is her 13th year at Jackson Christian, and she is president of the Cooking Club and a member of the National Honor Society and Alpha Omega. Her favorite JCS tradition is singing the alma mater after football games. Tess is being escorted by Mr. Eli Gay. Eli is the son of Nat and Leanne Gay. He has attended Jackson Christian for the past 15 years. Eli is proud to play high school football and enjoys hunting, fishing, and hanging out with friends and family. His favorite JCS tradition is Coach P's Super Dress Wednesdays. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tess Humphreys and Mr. Eli Gay. While Dr. Lones and our 2022 homecoming queen, Miss Emma Blankenship, make their way onto the field, let's give each of these members of the court one more round of applause. And now for your 2023 homecoming queen, Miss Tess Humphreys. Let's give one more round of applause for the entire court. We hope you all enjoyed an exciting homecoming week. We're glad that you're here tonight. We hope you enjoy the game, and go Eagles.
Beautiful homecoming festivities over now. Let's take a time out. We'll be back on the Jackson Christian Network.
All kids under the bleachers, please remove yourself from under the bleachers. All alumni, please be sure and visit the alumni tent located in the end zone.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And back at Southern Capitol Field, 12 minutes on the clock. Teams will be reappearing on the field. You just saw the homecoming court, and what a beautiful homecoming we had here in 2023. The theme was Eagles got the beat. There were activities all week. I know that I don't know that she wants to play football, but one of our soccer and girls basketball players, they had a flag football game. Gibson Boykin had an outstanding night playing that. Might be a prospect for the football team. You never know about that. And as Blake Beckham, who does such a great job, he's one of our vice presidents here at school, he did a great job announcing that. And, of course, there at the end, Miss Emma Blankenship and Dr. Lonis made their way to the field, and Tess Humphreys was the homecoming queen. She's a senior, and she has spent 13 years at Jackson Christian, kindergarten all the way up. She's president of the cooking club, member of the National Honor Society, and her favorite tradition is singing the alma mater after the football games, and she is a great student here. All of the young people that were out there, that's what it's all about. Now it's up to the football team to get their focus back on this football game, because Fayette Academy can put points on the board. Their quarterback, Corbin Bowling, he's not only a great quarterback, he's a pretty deadgum good basketball player too. He can jump up and shoot those jump shots. And tonight, 1-3, Fayette Academy 0-1 in the region goes against Jackson Christian 4-0 and 0-0 in the region. Last year they met. Jackson Christian won 55-14, and the Eagles, as we've said, open region play with just coming off one of the biggest wins in the history of the school, a 41-0 win over the rival USJ Bruins, who are in AA. And Darby Palmer and his staff made a point last week, but they did not run the score up or anything like that. The kids played well, give them a lot of credit there. But this is a tough opponent, tougher than you think. They have a big win over the McNary Bobcats, and they had a shootout with TCA last week. And the Vikings pass defense had a little bit of trouble, but one of their players, number 16, who is Colton Hayes, was out. He's a senior cornerback, and the young man that had to cover the wide out for them was not able to do the job, but he's better. We're going to take another timeout, and when we come back, we'll be ready for more football.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
And we are back at Ronnie Fowler Stadium, Southern Capitol Field. The heat index says it's 81. It'll be dropping down. The temperature at game time should be 78 degrees approximately. Seems a little hotter than that. And I don't recognize all of the crew, so if I can't call out all the officials, I'm not going to call in. We'll be having the coin toss in a minute. Fayette Academy, a very physical team. They have several different formations. They can wind up in the double wing T. They can run the spread, the pistol. We'll see what they've cooked up. Their favorite receiver is 81, Zane Pike, a junior. Their quarterback is a junior, so they'll be good for years to come. Now, we've been told that Wyatt Morris, 24, senior running back, who's very good, will be out, but they have some other fine running backs too. Now, for Jackson Christian, the offensive lineman, of course, tonight, left tackle Tristan Nash, left guard Hudson Neubauer. Center is Eli Gay, right guard Ty Smith, and the right tackle to start is Hunter Waldrop. The quarterback tonight will be Austin Kelly, who's having a great year. We'll give you some more stats on him a little later. Deuce Lawrence. We hope to be able to say the Deuce is loose tonight. Deuce was on the Eagle Show Tuesday night. He wears number 9. Wide receiver Jalen Mosley, number 23. Wide receiver Jack Collins, 88. Wide receiver Trent Carrier, 22. The tight end is Daniel Green. And that is your starting offensive lineup. If we're on defense, Walker, Anderson, Newsom, White, Craig, Goff, Jones, Carrier, Collins, Rowland, and Mosley. I mentioned them a while ago, full names. And for some reason, the clock has stopped in one of the officials. Here come the Jackson Christian captains out there. Kicker tonight and punter Zach Cisco. Holder is Austin Kelly. Hudson Green is your long snapper. And let's see, because we send out 6 people, but only 3 to 4 of them can go out there. 4 can go. I see Bowling is one of the captains for Fayette Academy. I don't have my binoculars, so I'll have to wait till they get a little closer to pick them up. But let's see, tonight for us looks like Austin Kelly, Cedric Anderson, and we know Ty Smith is going out there, and it looks like Eli Gay. Newsom and Green will stay back. They can walk part of the way out there, but they cannot go inside that soccer circle. That's the easiest way to tell you where they can't go. And, of course, Corbin Bowling, I keep mentioning his name. He has made excitement even when they were losing. And, of course, their team waiting to make an appearance. And I don't know if this is the time to do it, but I have 2 sets of glasses here. We'll tell you about that. There's a reason. I'm in the process of changing glasses and getting a little stronger ones. So I think it may be time to go to the stronger glasses. And, yes, it is. Once I get used to them, it looks like I don't know what the holdup is. Of course, there's always a little talking, and their clock is stuck at 6:26. That's what the point of contention is. Electric clock operator down on the field is, and they're trying to see right now. We got a good crew up here that can work on the clock and make it work. Of course, heat and different things. And so there'll probably be a reset. As you see Darby Palmer walking out there, he may be the man with the most expertise. Plus, we also have some of our staff here. So a little hold, and while Darby walks out there, let's take a 30-second timeout and come back to Jackson Christian football on the Jackson Christian Facebook.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000. We are back, and we are waiting. The clock will be turned off, turned on. They'll try the reset on it. I will get as many of these as I can that where people have sent. Sally Reichard is watching. Grant Boykin is watching you, he says. Shane Cisco is watching. Larry Craig says, yay, Tess. Jarris Palmer, go Eagles. Larry Craig again, let's go Eagles. Martha Mahon Highfield, go Eagles. Andrea Bailey Holland, go Jackson Christian School Eagles. Scotty Wolf, one of the real good guys I know. Scotty says he's watching. Let's go Eagles. And thank you for the kind words, Scotty. Always great to listen to Coach Joe Holloway. That is very kind words by you. This young man, a former player down at McNairy County, a big-time businessman as far as the banking business and stuff here in Jackson. Sally Reichard says, good luck, Will. And we'll pick up some more in just a minute. I'm a little behind y'all, so be very patient with me. Plus, I don't have the strongest internet signal. Hopefully you are watching this game on the Jackson Christian Facebook. It'll be archived by Worthy Road Studios on YouTube. And let's see, two of the officials will vamoose out to the middle of the field. We've got two officials on each side that will walk the two teams out there. Wyatt Morris, number 24, coming out there. You see he is injured, and we were right about him not playing tonight. And, of course, number 6, who's a fine running back, junior Zeb Pulliam for them. Eli Gay, Ty Smith, Anderson, Big Cedric, and Austin Kelly. Back here is Caleb and Daniel. And we are going to toss a coin. Fayette Academy gets to call it. And you can see our field camera right down there. What a great shot by our field camera. Stephanie Janda directing. And I can't get to my list because if I do, I lose some of y'all. And we've had some more people that sometimes I'm not familiar with Facebook like I ought to be. Paul and Stephanie and all them are the geniuses. Let's see what happens. If Jackson Christian wins it, and it looks like they did, they will take the football. It is rare that they've only done it once since Darby Palmer's here, and that's what's going to happen. The Jackson Christian offense will be on the field first. Fayette Academy from Summerville, Tennessee, founded in 1965, and their headmaster is Robert Akins, athletic director Al Stevens. Their record last year was 5-6. They're in Division 2A West. Their head coach is Dale Wells, offensive coordinator Brian Doyle, and Aaron Marshall is their defensive coordinator. They return 10 starters for the Jackson Christian Eagles. Right before this kickoff, obviously our mascot is the Eagles. We're here in good old Jackson, Tennessee, Madison County. Jackson Christian was founded in 1976. We have an enrollment of 203 fine students. Billy Lonis is our president, athletic director Darby Palmer. We are in Division 2A West. Last year's record 10-2. Head coach Darby Palmer, offensive coordinator Will Reichert, defensive coordinator Rob Phillips. Returning starters 4 on offense, 8 on defense. Playoff record is 22-25, and we have the only football championship in Madison County in the playoff days. It came at 2006. Let's see who goes back. I see Easton Jones going back there. Jack Collins is going back there. And it looks like one of the deep men will be Jalen Mosley, who is ranked 138th in his class in the entire nation by the ESPN people that rank them. Easton Jones will be the deepest. Now, the kicker is number 3, Garrett Stevens. And sometimes he will squib kick. Let's see if he kicks deep. We are just about ready for football. 12 minutes on the clock. Jackson Christian going from left to right on your screen. Trimmed neatly in the blue uniforms. Here comes Fayette Academy. And it's going to be a squibber, and it is headed towards the man. It bounces high. Here's Jalen Mosley cutting towards the right. He needs 2 blocks. He got one of them. One man got off of it. He's going to try to make a jersey tackle. He pulls away from that, breaks another tackle. He's across the 40. There's an illegal block, and this one will come back after this nice run that goes across the 45, but it's going to be all for naught. There is a penalty flag thrown at the 36-yard line. And I don't blame Darby Palmer for questioning it, although he was questioning it nicely, very articulately, not arguing with it. Just wanted to know what it was. So the football will be brought back to the Jackson Christian 35. They move the flag. Sometimes they skip, especially on AstroTurf. And we'll find out what's going to happen now. You got to change footballs because Fayette Academy kicked their football. Now they're talking about it. Will they mark it at the point of the foul or will they mark it from the line of scrimmage? You have an illegal block against Jackson Christian. And very interesting. That one was declined somewhere along the line. Oh, we're going to kick it again. How about that? That's what they've chosen to do. So here we go again. Let's see if they've changed kickers. This looks like number 9 to kick this time. This will be Ben Brewer, a freshman. See what Ben's going to do with it. And he's going to make a bouncer and make one of the up men. Carrier's got it at the 34. Gets across the 40 down to about the 42. So we'll have to hide Mosley the rest of the night to get him the football because they'll kick away from him. And Jackson Christian Eagles take possession. As you all know, they always take the football, and they will come straight to the line of scrimmage. Get my notes here. It's 1st and 10. The ball is on the right hash mark. Wide side of the field, trips left. Snap to Kelly. Kelly, 3-step drop over the middle. Green's got it after tipping it. He runs through a man. Could he go all the way? One man has a chance. Number 30 for them knocked him down. And number 30, Dylan Langston, saved a touchdown. So Kelly is now 1 for 1. Green took it from the 41 down to the 22 of Jackson Christian.
Let's try it again. Southern Capital. There you go.
I've got unofficially a 37-yard catch and run, the initial first down for Jackson Christian. The handoff, Deuce Lawrence. He gets a block. He's headed. He smells the goal line. Give him 6. Deuce Lawrence, 22 yards for his opening carry and a touchdown. It started on the Jackson Christian 41, so it's a 59-yard drive, culminating with Lawrence's touchdown. Kelly to hold, Zach Cisco, the all-state kicker. Here's the snap, the kick. It's driven through there, and the officials say it's good. It's 7-0 Jackson Christian. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and come back after this.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
And we are back, 10:55. That did not take long. We played with 12-minute quarters, so it took a short time to get that. Zach Cisco, short kick bounces up, and the young man from Fayette Academy wisely falls on it. They wanted one more bounce. Jared Fergie is the one that picked it up and fell on it, and that was a good move on his part. Corbin Bolin will bring his team out. And I need to get my defensive chart up here. I want to say hi to some of you folks, and we will get you on if nothing happens to my internet. We come with our 3-down lineman, a stand-up defensive end or linebacker, press coverage. They're going to hand off, try the left side of our line. We tried to tackle them and didn't get it, but Roland and Jack Collins finished off the run. Akins, and nice tackle by the Roland and Jack Collins. A loss of 2. Bring up, well, they're saying 3 on score. We'll stay with them. Loss of 3 is 2nd and 13. Ball on the 35. We're in the first quarter of play. Slot right Pike, the man you want to watch, single receiver. Jack Collins got him. They send him in motion. They're going to run a little counter action back to the right side. Ball gets to about the 38. See Gavin Walker at the bottom of the pile. See Jack Collins there. We had one other man in the area. So Akins gets the yardage back he lost, +1. So he's at +1 after 2 carries. 3rd and 9. Ball is on the 30, just short of the 39-yard line. Maybe the nose is touching the 39 now that we can see. 3rd and 9, wide side to the right, and that's where the slot is. They've got an H-back this time, and they'll put him in motion. Sprinting right, Bowling. He's got a pretty good arm, but this one he throws it a little wide of his receiver. He is now 0 for 1 passing for the night. Incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 9, a punting situation. Fourth and 1, let's see who goes back. It looks the stride, looks like Jalen Mosley. The height does. The number says 3 on the edge, so it's probably 23, Jalen Mosley. And now he reveals his number back there. That's who's deep. This looks like a punt safe by Jackson Christian. They try to slow him up a little bit. Nice high punt. A little spiral to it. It's going to kick towards the sideline. Bounce takes a Fayette Academy roll and may make the 26, and it does, and that's where it's downed. So Jackson Christian will start their second possession on the 26-yard line. 9:05 left in the first quarter, 7-0. Your quarterback is Austin Kelly, 6'2", junior, 170 last week, 11 for 14, 172 yards, passing 2 touchdowns. Has Deuce Lawrence in the backfield. Green tight end to the right side of the formation. Mosley is a flanker. He's double covered, but the pass looks like it's going to get there. Mosley's got it. Had to hesitate, breaks one tackle, jukes. He's going to run all the way to City Hall here in Jackson for a 74-yard touchdown pass. 74 yards. Mosley. 74-yard touchdown pass. And that's Mosley, and it's 13-0 that quick. He is quick. Here we go. Cisco out there for the extra point. Kelly. Snap, the kick is up. It's all the way to the tennis courts. It's good, and Jackson Christian has taken a 14-0 lead. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back on Worthy Road Studios and the Jackson Christian Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And we are back with Jackson Christian leading 14-0 over Fayette Academy. Last time the coaches had Cisco give the little bounce. They wanted 2 bounces, got 1 out of it. Let's see, Zach's very capable of reaching the end zone. Here is the kick. Line driver will bounce about the 20, pops right to their receiver on the far side of the field. Nice return up the middle, and we stop him about the 28. And I know we would have loved to have stopped him a little further back. Stopping him short of the 30 is not bad, though. You know, before the night's over, you're going to see Cisco blast one out of the back of the end zone. Number 10, Corbin Bolin, the junior, brings his team out. Quality performer. I see Newsom out there, Big Cedric, Gavin Walker. Rowland is at safety, and so is Mosley. We will go with a 1 high safety. Mosley's going to take the slot man. They're in the spread formation. If it was the pistol, it'd be behind him. They fake it. Sprinting right is Bowling. Wants to throws underneath to his receiver. And that is number 6, Seb Pulliam. It's complete. And Deuce Lawrence makes the tackle, but a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, we didn't get much pressure on him, and sometimes with the fake, they can freeze you a little bit, and you have to honor the fake. See if we can get some off the edge rush there. I see Goff up on the left side of their formation, our right side. They go into the double wing T. They're just going to hand straight ahead to the running back. He's got the first down and will be gang tackled and pushed back, but he's got at least 5 yards on that one. Pulliam, the ball carrier. And you'll see him handle the football a lot. The initial first down for the Vikings at the 8-minute mark. The clock will start again. And we see Deuce Lawrence, who played a little defense then, come off the field. And we'll check that defensive lineup. They go back and stay with the double wing T, and they'll change formations on you frequently. They pull the guards. They're sprinting to the right, and a short gain by Bowling. That time we stayed home, was watching for him. And they'll run misdirection like that. They pull the guards to the left of the formation and ran him out of bounds for no gain, according to the way the sticks. Let's see where they put. Now it is a gain of 1. Good job, though, by the men on the chains over there. So it's 2nd and 9, ball on the 45. Let's see if they try the wide side of the field this time. They'll have a wing back to the left and a wing to the right. They're going to send a man in motion. They're going to give straight ahead, and they try the left side of our defensive line for a couple of tough yards. And we got a great replay here. Watch how they fire out. Watch how we handle it. It looks like they're bringing Armour out here to the right, staying with the double wing. Now Bowling backs up. They've changed the play. It's 3rd and 7. Ball on their own 47. They pull the guards. They've got protection in front, but we've got, our man slipped down. We had him. Let's see if they can break the tackle, and no, they can't. A sure tackle over there by Mosley. And that was Akins on the catch. And 2 for 3 passing for the young man. Looks like Zane Pike back to punt. He'll try to punt away from a single safety, Jalen Mosley. We're in punt safe. This one nice high. It's going to be short, though. It'll depend on how it's going to kick and bounce. And it kicks back towards Fayette Academy. They down it on the Jackson Christian 41. So a punt of about 12 yards. He got it nice and high, but it kicked back, and Jackson Christian will come straight to the line of scrimmage. Man, boy, Tommy McLean making me hungry advertising the concession stand. We've got a great one. I see Nash is out there wearing 58. He's your left tackle, and Mosley goes to his side, and we'll have a wing back to that side, slot right. Single coverage. Here comes the one-man screen, and this is running is Jack Collins, who's quicker than a hiccup, gets across the 50, driven out of bounds at about the Fayette Academy 47-yard line, maybe the 48. And that should be another first down for Jackson Christian. Collins with the catch and the pickup of approximately 11 and a half yards. Carrier to the left. Mosley will be in the slot to that side. 2 men in the backfield with our quarterback, Austin Kelly. They send Jack in motion. They fake the toss to him. They want to go deep. They throw underneath to Mosley. He's driven out of bounds. He's got the first down. And had he not been going to the left, he could have hit Carrier. And then another first down. 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the left hash mark, sending Mosley left. Jack Collins coming to the right with Carrier, Trent Carrier. Here's the pitch to Carrier. Carrier's got some distance he can go. Breaks one tackle, goes down that sideline, heads towards the goal, but knocked out of bounds by number 17 for them, Jay Brady Orr, a senior. 25 yards and another Southern Capital first down. Carrier with the catch. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9. Green, the tight end, sets up to the right in the formation. They'll go with Carrier as a wingback. Deuce Lawrence in the backfield. They're going to throw this one. They throw on, nice route, just overthrown. But it was a nice route, a crossing type route, very legal. 4 for 5 now passing, 1 incompletion for Kelly. See if we can get a few more of these names in here, and I appreciate Kyle Teichman is watching. Betty Shelton, great play before that, and I'm a little behind on them. Jan Heath Thompson, go Eagles. Here's in motion, the H-back was Green. Oh, we've got a man in the corner of the end zone, and it is a touchdown. And that is Easton Jones, number 0. And 9 yards and the touchdown. Zach Cisco on Jones for the touchdown pass, 9 yards. We're still in the first quarter play, 3:59 to go. The snap, the placement, the kick, it's good. I can tell you that for the officials do. Let's take a timeout with the Eagles leading 21-0.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back. We thought the officials might give us a little more time. They're doing a good job. We're not complaining. We're hoping we got some great sponsors that we want you to see. Go by and support them. They keep you from having to pay the fee that the National Federation does. Larry Craig exhorting the defense. Way to go, defense. Betty Shelton, great play. Luann Holt is watching, and she was the Mad Bomber in high school, made me look like a coach. Here's Cisco's kickoff. It's deep. It's deep. It's out of here. Home run, if you want to call it that. Ball will be brought out to the 20 for the Fayette Academy Vikings. They'll start 80 yards away from their goal line. Now, you say it's 21-0. Listen, TCA jumped out on them 14-0, and they came roaring back. Actually had the lead at one point at 22-21. Then TCA had another spurt last week. Regina Thomas says, go Eagles. Mary Linton Little. The Littles watching in Franklin, Tennessee. That's where my son, Brad Kelly, lives. And David Dunn in Auburntown, Tennessee. They'll shift Pulliam, the running back, and they give to fake it. They fake me out. Good job by Bowling, and he's pretty good at it, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds for a loss by the Eagles. Ben Vargason, and Ben Vargason, hello, one of the great Jackson Christian fans. His son plays on the basketball team and will be a vital part of that this year. Larry Craig, thank you. Great job, Joe. Appreciate that. The kids are doing great. I'm just calling the game. And 3:48 and counting. Now we've got some changes. I see that Mosley's going to move up and take one of – Carlos Roberson is in there as a safety or a cornerback. They brought 3, and they're going to throw underneath, but we've got to rush. Big Cedric chasing him out of the pocket. We're waiting on him, and there's the mobility of Corbin Bowling. It's incomplete, but not many people would have gotten that one off. It is 3rd and 11. The ball is on the 19-yard line. The Eagles would like another 3rd down stop. They've only given up 1 first down. Quasi Abu Hatash is also saying, "Go Eagles, we thank you." Quasi, here's the play, dropping back. They've got a receiver open. We missed the football and the tackle, and they're going to get a first down out of it as a fine reception and throw there. That looked like Zane Pike catching that one for about a 14-yard pickup and a first down. Their second first down of the night, they being the Vikings of Fayette Academy. We see 18. Bragokas he's going to be, now if he's on the line of scrimmage, 2 of them are up there. That's not like they send Pike that way. They're just going to keep the football. Corbin Bowling running with the football, and we got good penetration and a nice solo tackle out there. Jalen Mosley, and he busted that play up quite good. Going to be a loss on the play. Loss of approximately 2, maybe 3, where they're going to plunk it down at 3, so a loss of 3 there. It makes it 2nd and 13, probably a passing situation. But Corbin Bowling and his quick feet, he's liable to take off and scamper. Watch the false movement. The guards can pull one way. Now this will be a spread formation with an H-back. Pike to this side. Jack Collins has got him getting some help from Deuce Lawrence. Now they go to 1 high, and they hand off on a little bit of counter action, and they might get a yard, maybe 2 at the most. It'll depend on the spot of the football. And he did get a yard and a half there. So it is 3rd and 12, but they were able to convert their last 3rd and 12. Two failures on 3rd and 1 conversion. Collins is manned up. They're back in the wing tee. They fake. We've got it in the backfield and introducing himself to the quarterback at about the 19-yard line. Number 48, the dog, defensive end, and that's the name of the position, people. Caleb Anderson, the senior, 245 pounds. Last week, 10 tackles, 1 for loss, 2 sacks. And that is a big loss. And Zane Pike back to punt. The ever-dangerous Jalen Mosley is at the Fayette Academy 45. Snap a little slow. We could go get one, but we don't want to. Jalen wisely lets it roll, but it gets a good Fayette Academy roll. It'll roll down to the 39, won't quite make the 38. 38.5-yard line is where the Eagles will take possession 1st and 10, leading 21-0. Let's see what we're going to call it the 39. It's closer to that. So our drive will start on the 39 with 33.6 seconds left in the first quarter of play. It looks like Nash, Neubauer, Gay, Smith, and Waldrop. Strength of the formation to the left. They pull a guard. That's Neubauer out in front. He gives a good block, and the Deuce always runs hard, and he's got at least 11 yards, maybe 12. We're going to give him 12 on that. And a first down. That will be the 5th first down. Of course, we had the long one on a first down. 1st and 10 with the clock arrested temporarily at 26.1 seconds. And there's a timeout. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back with the Eagles leading 21-0 on Jackson Christian's Facebook.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, You can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
And we are back and ready to go. And Hal Waldrop, I agree with you. Go Eagles, just like Gemini June Girl says go Eagles. Eagles with the football, 1st and 10 in motion. Collins looking to his left. He's got Mosley. Will this be 6? No, there's no question about it. You won't catch him. 50-yard touchdown, Jalen Mosley, and it's 27-0. 5 for 6 passing by Kelly. Mosley has just taken 150 yards. We'll get the official yardage at halftime from Greg Armour. We've scored all 4 times we've had the football. Cisco on. Mosley comes off the field. And this with 18.2 in the first quarter. The kick is up. The referees say it's good, and it is 28-0. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We come back with Regina Thomas saying, go Eagles. A couple of texts from the Gemini June Girl, and you're right. Let's go Mosley. Good job, Jalen. Cameron Boyd, the old running back himself. Cameron, hope you're doing well in Arkansas. Let's ride Eagles. And Gemini Girl, thanks. Joe, great announcer. Jalen and the kids, Austin Kelly, all of them make me good. Here's the kickoff. Zach Cisco, it's up. It's up. It looks like a home run. Hits about 4 yards deep in the end zone, and Fayette Academy will start at the 20-yard line where they started there last time. They did have a first down and a conversion. Corbin Bolin will bring his team out, and we're using a lot of people on defense. And it looks like number 4, Carlos Roberson, the young sophomore, 5'9", 150, is in there right now. That gives Jack a little bit of a break. And Deuce Lawrence, the 180-pound sophomore, playing a little safety. Easton Jones still out there. Mosley at safety. Kai White wearing that, I call it forbidding 44, because if you can't get to Kai to block him, he's going to be all around the football. Big Cedric does a good job of not only playing but keeping people off of him. Bowling wants to keep it. We had him strung out, and then he, with a quick dart, he's going to get some yardage. A couple of Eagles there. I see White in the area. And also Newsom in the area. So Bowling with a pickup of a couple of tough yards, actually 3. Makes it 2nd and 7. That's the end of the first quarter. Let's take a 1-minute timeout with the Eagles leading 28-0 on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation. Bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee. If you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
And we are back here at Ronnie Fowler Stadium, Southern Capitol Field. Fayette Academy has the football, 2nd and 7 on their own 23. Three receivers. They're going to swing a pass out to the running back that was in the backfield. He'll get maybe a tough yard, and there are a couple of tacklers, Goff being one of them, and blocked off from the others. Maybe Jay Brady Orr. And Jay Brady Orr. It's 3rd down and 5. Back in the wing tee, they pull the guards. They're going to try their left side, and we're going to run the running back out of bounds. A host or a flock of eagles. And another one. Only one 3rd down conversion. It'll be a punting situation. It's 4th and 3. Ball on the 27. Let's see if that is Mosley back. It looks like him. He'll set up around the 50. That snap a little high. This time Pike gets his leg into it. It hits down at our 34 and keeps rolling inside our 20. Let's see, it'll make it to at least the 17 and maybe the 16 and a half. And Pike really got his foot into that one. That one probably after the roll over 50 yards. Jackson Christian will take over with their worst, well, actually their second worst field position. They started the second drive on the 26. Have scored all 4 times they've had the football. We're in the second quarter of play. Cameron Boyd says thank you, and I know why he did. It just popped up there. LaToya Boyd and someone else has said something. Again, I apologize because some of them are going, but with the football game going, kind of tough. Pulling ahead the guards, Deuce Lawrence, and he made sure he had the football. And now he's going to be gang tackled, smothered. We probably can't give any one person, but a nice gain on that. It's going to be close to a 1st down. Blake Rowland coming into the football game on offense. And it is another Eagle 1st down. I've got it as their 6. And they are yelling Southern Capital 1st down when Deuce Lawrence, a lot of positive yards. .47 unofficially is what I've got him with. The Eagles come out with a tight slot to the right of their formation. They send Jack Collins. They fake reverse out. Everybody freezes for a second. We threw right in, and I'm going to tell you what, good job of playing defensive back. We threw into double coverage on Trent Carrier, and Trent is to be commended for breaking up that play. So it is now 2nd and 10, ball on the 29, probably a hair closer to the 30, but when you pick it up to snap it, gets it back to the 29. Trips right, and somebody got in the neutral zone. The question is, did we move or they move? It's encroachment by the defense. It'll cost Fayette Academy 5 yards, and that is the first accepted penalty, I believe, of the ball game. We'll replay second with a 2nd and about 5. And it should be 5. 9:41 on the clock. Mosley will come here to the left, the tight end, or actually he's going to set up as an H-back, Daniel Green. Kelly, the quarterback, there's a slot to the right. They're going to give straight ahead. Bursting through there, the Deuce is on the loose. Can he take it all the way? Give him 6. 66 yards, if my calculations are correct. Deuce Lawrence, great blocking by that line, and Deuce is over 100. So with 9:18 to go in the first quarter, the Deuce was on the loose for 66 yards, and we'll get the official on it. And Zach Cisco on to attempt to put the 35th point on there. The kick is up. It disappears, goes over the tent. Just don't hit my car, Zach. You kick it so hard. And it's good. 35-0. Let's take a quick 1-minute timeout.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned.
And we are back. 2 men deep. They set up about the 10. And Cisco's very capable of blasting this thing. He could possibly, I'd like to see him put one in the tent back there. That would be a good thing. They've told him line driver, this one's going to go to the end zone. And it got there, and for the third straight time, the Vikings will start at their own 20, and 80 yards is a long way to go, even when you have things going your way. And we've been subbing some on defense. We'll see. This looks like we've got the first unit to get a little work again. Bowling got from his offensive coordinator the play and some encouragement. Nice field shot there. You see Roland and see Craig, Big Cedric, Newsom. Some great text. Cam Boyd, you ought to be here receiving the text or whatever you want to call it on messages on Facebook. Man coverage, one high safety in the spread. They fake. Bolin keeps it, and this time he gets outside our end, but we recover quickly. It'll be a short gain of a couple of yards. Driven out of bounds over there. Let's say, did he stay inbound? They did stop the clock here, so at 8:50. And are the referees talking about something here? Now they picked it up. Well, looks like something's going to get marked off after all. Personal foul against the Eagles. Now that's not the kind of penalties that you want to get.
Personal foul against the Eagles.
Let's see what kind. They're going to come over and explain this to Darby Palmer. And let's see if this is a 10 or a 15-yarder. It is a 15-yarder. And it'll be the third first down. Ball will be on the 37. So it was added to the gain. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 37. Pike, their junior receiver, who's so good, and a pretty dadgum good punter, too. He'll be covered one-on-one by Trent Carrier. There is a one high safety that could give help in the spread. Move the wing back over here, pull the guards. It's going to be a running play. Trying to circle and get past Goff, and you're not going to get past that. Not only does he probably play a mean game of Goff, but he is a sure tackler. Akins tackle for loss. Brooks Goff, the junior, is everywhere. It is 2nd and about 17 or 18, which means it's probably, could still get a $2 Uber ride from here. Cabs don't exist much. So a loss there on the play. 2nd and 17, ball on the 30. Wide side of the field to the left. 3 down linemen, 2 stand-up defensive end. A fake, nice one by Bowling. He throws off his back foot. That's a tough throw to make, intending his pass for Bragokas. 3 for 6 passing for Corbin Bowling. And there's going to be a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian School Facebook and network. And I guess we are still here during the timeout. You see a field level camera shot. And my apologies. I thought we were going to take a timeout, but let's get a couple of these. Here's one from LaToya Boyd. Thank you, Gemini Girl. Gemini Girl said, Cam, it's been fun. Every Friday I'm glued to Facebook watching the Eagles, and she is. Toria Boyd says, thank you. And David Johnson, go Eagles. Repeat tomorrow, Big Orange. They're evidently Big Orange fans. And hopefully it's not as tough as some prognosticators think it'll be. They think the UT Vols will win, but got a 3rd and 17 possession down for the Vikings. They send a slot right. They're in the spread. Wing back left and a wide out to the left. Pulliam is that wing back. Let's see if they look for him. No, they're going to throw deep. They've got a receiver out there and a back shoulder catch, and he's going to take it all the way as our defender fell down. And he's going to take it 70 yards for a touchdown. And never did get a good look like Zane Pike. And it is to Zane Pike. And the kicker, number 9, comes on, Ben Brewer. He's a freshman out of the hole of Bowling. The kick is up. The kick is good. It's 35-7. 7:07 left. Let's take a 1-minute timeout.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Bowling with what turned out to be a back shoulder throw. I'm not sure that's what he wanted. I think he wanted to lead him. There was contact. Our defender fell down. A great catch by Pike. He took it 70 yards for the touchdown, and the Vikings are kicking off. A bouncer, and they kicked away from Mosley. It almost gets over Jack's head. Jack pulls it down, heads upfield, gets a block. Needed one more, and he could have gone a long way. He cut it up inside and comes across the 40 down to about the 41. And a lot of contact back behind the play that you probably didn't see. Looks like they're going to place it down. Oh, it's the 41, but I'll keep my mouth shut. Okay, Jackson Christian will start right here. They are 59 yards away from pay dirt. 2 men in the backfield, a stack motion. They look at Jack Collins. Now they want to go deep off the back foot. It's going to come down short. And this time, good defensive play. Knocks it away from Carrier. And I believe covering was that Let's see if it was 20 or 29. Didn't get the coverage set right. I think it was 29, though. And that was Ladner. So Kelly is now 5 for 8 passing. Second and 10, ball on the Jackson Christian 41. That, if he had come on out here, would have been an illegal substitution. Quick toss out here to Mosley. He gets one block, needed two, but he's going to run past the guy. Grabbing that jersey and throwing him down were a couple of tacklers. He gets to the 40, so a 19-yard pickup and a 7th first down. Mosley with 19. He's had nothing but big pickups. 1st and 10 on the left hash mark. Collins to the far side, the right. In the slot is Mosley. They pull the guards left, throw to the tight end. That's Green at the 35, gets down to about the 32. Pickup of 8. Well, they put it back and say it's about 7. So 2nd and 3. Bringing the slot this way, single wide receiver to the right of the formation. Back in the spread, pull the guards, and they throw to a wide open Trent Carrier who cuts back against the grain. He's got one man to beat. They'll knock him out of bounds at about the 3. We'll see officially where they place it, but it'll be the 8th first down for the Eagles. It'll be 1st and goal on the 3. So a 30-yard pickup for Trent Carrier and another Eagle first down, their 9th. He came so close. Jay Brady Orr knocked him out. It's great replays we have. See a good picture. Austin Kelly. That time just barely out of the fingertip reach of Jalen Mosley. So it'll be 2nd and goal. Austin Kelly now 7 for 11, but several touchdown passes. We'll recap this a little later. 5:21 with the clock arrested. We got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quick toss. It's lobbed up in the air. And, yes, the big man. No matchup. Daniel Green, 4 yards officially for the TD. So Green scores here in the 2nd quarter at the 5:09 mark. 4-yard touchdown pass officially. And we'll put that Zach Cisco on for the extra point. It's 41-7. Here's the kick. It looks good. The officials say it is. It's 42-0. We'll take a 1-minute timeout on the Jackson Christian Network with the Eagles leading.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
And we are back. David Johnson said, "Go Eagles." I read that one a while ago. I got to get caught up. This thing slides on me. Jimmy Aiken says, "All right, Eagles." And June Girl says, "Love this year's camera shots. Way better." Shane Strand says, "Way to go, Eagles," from Canada. Hello, everybody up in Canada. And I didn't have to tell you anything. We're going to start on the 20. Shane Cisco taking care of business. So the Vikings will start. Now, remember, they scored on their last drive. It was a 70-yard drive, but they got some yardage by penalty, and then the big throw, 70 yards to Zane Pike. 5:09 still to go with a 42-7 lead. 35-point differential here. We'll try to get you some scores a little later on some of these games, but let's focus on this action. Spread formation, wing back right. They fake. They want to throw the look in. They couldn't. So nice improvisation, and Mosley drives the receiver out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain. Jay Brady Orr with the reception. He gets 5. He's got 7 receiving tonight, yards, not 7 catches. Pike working on an island by himself out there, and that's what they want to do is isolate him. Now, Jay Brady Orr dropped his mouthpiece. They fake. They want the look in. Now, Bowling is running, and he's going to get his first down. That time we lost focus on him and let him get outside contain. Corbin Bowling, he's going to pick up. Well, let's see where they say he went out of bounds. It's going to be a first down. It's touching the line. Let's see if this crew gets it right. And it's a first down. They call a timeout. We'll take a timeout. It's a Fayette Academy timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian Facebook page with Jackson Christian leading 42-7.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back very quickly. 1st and 10 on the 30. Ball on the right hash mark. And the last time we had a situation like this, Pike caught a touchdown pass. And I think Darby Palmer is absolutely right. He is holding things up as a good coach does. And both teams will huddle back up. We'll keep it here, though, and say hello to Paula now, who says let's go. Also, number 22 is Trent, but I think somebody answered that one for you, Gemini June girl. And Trent Carrier does a great job. And again, Shane Strand, I know I've done this twice. Way to go, Eagles, from your fans in Canada. Believe it or not, Shane, we also have a gentleman listening in Kuala Lumpur tonight. He listens to the Saturday Sports Roundup, but he follows Eagle basketball, baseball, and football too. And he's been a long-term fan of mine and the Eagles for many years. He used to listen to us even back in the 90s on radio. Here come the Vikings. They have 1st and 10 from their own 30. We're still in the second quarter play. They'll have 3 receivers to the left, Pike being one of those. A wing back right. Somebody left early, and they had a guy down the middle of the field. Now, again, Jack went for the interception. The ball was thrown over his head, and they had Pike, but it's incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. And what they tried to do was hide the tight end with making that wingback look like he was on the line of scrimmage. He was not. He was actually open. I thought they might throw to him, but it is 2nd and 10 from their own 30. Corbin Bowling, your quarterback. Zeb Pulliam wears number 6. Keep an eye on him. He, like 81, Pike, very prolific players. We're going to have a slot right with a wingback, not true trips. They'll send a man in motion. They're trying to throw underneath. They've got Pulliam at the 40. He gets across the 45 and down to about the Fayette Academy 47 for another first down. This one complete to Pulliam for about 16 or 17 yards. We'll call it 17. My math may be terrible. 1st and 10 Vikings. They now have, I've got them with 5 first downs in the first half of play. Bergogas is in the slot. We'll check out the wideout here in a moment. Pike again working by himself. They give this time over right tackle. Probably went between the B and C gaps then for about 3-yard pickup. I see Goff there. See Walker there, and there was one more tackler. My apologies on not getting that. Second and 7. The ball is on the 50-yard line, closer to the right hash mark. As a matter of fact, almost sitting on it. Very wide side of the field to Zane Pike. Let's see if they give a little help over there. I see we're in 2 high safeties this time. Rowland and Mosley both back in there at their safety spots. And they'll move Pulliam to the left of the formation. They're going to run the football. And a nice run is going to be close to a first down by number 8, Hardy Armour. Kai White with the tackle. And it is going to be third, and I'm going to call it a short one. Third and a short one. Eagles got to dig in. They're going to throw the football. They being the Vikings. Bowling wants to run, does run, fakes one man out. He's got his first down, and then kind of like in a rodeo, a tackle over there with Gavin Walker coming to it, but another first down. 1 minute, 48 seconds, or actually down to 46 and counting. 2 wingbacks with the wing formation. Waggle pass coming up. This is what this is called. They throw it up in the air, and they've got the receiver out there, and they will knock Bragogas out of bounds. So another complete pass. It's a first down. It'll be first and 10. There's timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout on the Jackson Christian Network with the Eagles leading 42-7.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Vikings out with a wing formation, pull the guards, but it's a passing play. Pressure, now they'll dump it off, and he's got blockers, and guess what? He's going to go all the way. No, a saving touchdown of 1 yard. I thought he had the touchdown pass. That one was thrown to Jay Brady Orr. Orr took it 24. And there is a horse collar tackle penalty. First and goal. Jackson Christian was hoping to hold him out of the end zone, but that's not going to happen. Wing T and the double wing T equally as hard to defense, and you can mount a passing game. We didn't have anybody out here to cover this flat where the problem came. Armour in there, and they go with the wing again, one single wide out. They'll go straight ahead. No signal so far. And it is not a touchdown as the clock runs down towards 38 seconds. It'll be second and goal from about the 1 yard line. They line up quickly. You got Pulliam deep in there. They're going to try Pulliam again. He spins, but I see Big Cedric, Easton Jones, and a couple of other guys that I wished I could give credit to. Cedric Anderson with a stonewalling tackle. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. We'll take one more 30-second timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Let's set the situation, 15.9 seconds. It's 3rd and goal from the 3 now, so a 2-yard loss. Great defensive play. They'd want to hold them here. We had a horse collar tackle penalty. They had a nice pass play, though, to get it that way. Their quarterback, 7 for 11. They'll send the big man out there single covered. To the left, they'll have 2 wings and a single running back. They've tried straight ahead. Let's see if they pull the guards. Bowling under center. Here's the snap. Bowling sprints right, looking. Ball batted up in the air, and it falls harmlessly to earth, but giving a great effort. Trying to intercept it was Gavin Walker. So it is 4th down, 7 for 18, and I think they're going to go for it, although they've got a real nice kicker. No, here comes the kicker on. And this young man, Ben Brewer, a freshman, is a very good kicker. Corbin Bolin will be doing the holding. Now, this would take it under the 35 points here if the field goal is good. And this is a chip shot. This is like kicking an extra point. It's 4th and 3. It's up. It looks good. The official says it is good, a 10-yard field goal. And it is 42-10. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Worthy Road Studios Jackson Christian Network. Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Now, we won't do this on the kickoff, but wouldn't it be fun to see them run the California lateral play here? We'll just try to maintain possession and go to the house with the lead. The kick away from Mosley, spinning. Will it go out of bounds? No, Mosley's going to pick it up. He's going to cut against the grain. Now, they've got him hemmed in, and somebody made a nice shoe tackle over there on Jalen at the 20-yard line. So Jackson Christian will start, and this is their worst field position. They should be able to come out and get one play off. Let's see if they sit on it or go for it. It is 1st and 10. The Eagles on their own 20 with 3 seconds left to go in the first half. You're at homecoming, and we'll tell you at homecoming a little more about what has happened. A great week of festivities and contests and powder puff flag football. Kelly brings his team out. He's got a slot left, a wing on the right side. He wants to throw, and they're going to throw and let Mosley try it. We didn't block anybody start. Don't block in the back. And they could have called that. Mosley's going to run it out here to about the 45, so a pickup of 25, a first down. But that will end the first half of play with the Eagles leading 42-10 over the Vikings of Fayette Academy. Both teams will go to the locker room. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back after these important messages. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat of my pants.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We are back with the man that this press box is named for, Greg Armour, who is also one of the great statisticians. And I am out of breath because if you know where our concession stand and restrooms are, I had a nice hike there and got It kind of got out of breath. I'm going to turn it over to Greg to give you the numerical picture of this ball game, and so far it's been a good one.
All right, Joe. In the first half for Jackson Christian, we had 8 first downs. In the pass department, Austin Kelly attempted 16, completed 12 for 304 yards and 4 TDs, no interception. Leading receiver, number 23, Jalen Mosley, had 5 catches for 181 yards and 2 TDs. Number 22 had Trent Currier, had 2 catches for 53 yards. Easton Jones had 1 catch for 9 yards and a TD. Daniel Green had 2 catches for 41 yards and a TD. Jack Collins had 1 catch for 11 yards. In the rushing department, we rushed 4 times for 112 yards. Deuce Lawrence had 3 carries for 46 yards and 1 TD. Easton Jones had 1 carry for 66 yards and 1 TD. We did not punt, and we had 1 penalty for 15 yards. We scored 28 points in the first quarter, 14 points in the second quarter. All right, for Fayette Academy, they had 8 first downs in the passing department. Bowling had attempted 14, completed 9 for 159 yards. Leading receiver is number 81. He had 1 catch for 70 yards. And number 18 had 2 for 28. And they had 1 touchdown in the second quarter. In the rushing department, they rushed 18 times for 7 yards. Bowling had 7 carries for -1. Number 21 had 4 carries for -6. Number 8 had 2 carries for 9 yards. And number 6 had 4 carries for 5 yards. They punted 4 times for about a 42-yard average. And they had 1 penalty for 5 yards. They scored 0 points in the first quarter and 10 points in the second quarter. The field goal was 20 yards by number 9.
That's right. It was 20 instead of 10 like I put it down because I forgot to add the 10 at the end zone. Just an extra point, really. On the 70-yard touchdown catch, Zane Pike was a little taller, a little bigger, and we bumped and locked horns. Had Jack been able to stand up, and I can't say they pushed off, but had he been able to stand up, he would have made the tackle.
That's correct, Jack. That's correct, Joe.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Any thoughts about that? We came out smoking.
I've got us with every one of our possessions except the last one with TDs.
Yeah.
At the 10:55 mark, it was Deuce Lawrence on a 9-yard run. Then at the first quarter, then 8:46 mark, Jalen Mosley caught a pass for 74 yards from Austin Kelly. Then at the 3:59 mark, it was a 9-yard run, 9-yard pass reception by Easton Jones from Austin Kelly. And in the first quarter with 18 seconds left, it was a 50-yard pass from Austin Kelly to Jalen Mosley. The second quarter at the 9:18 mark, it was a run by Easton Jones of 66 yards. And then with 5:09 left in the quarter, it was a 4-yard pass to number 85, Daniel Green.
Absolutely, and I'm glad we got that straight. It was Easton. I could not see the number till it was too late. Got blocked out a little bit, and sometimes fans don't understand that even though we've got the cameras, if I don't get my head over to the monitor quick enough, because I prefer to watch the play because being an old coach, I can see more than the camera can show you on the plays. The reason I talk about things that are out of the picture sometimes. Greg, I thought our defense was really good. Now, we had the not gotten tackle, which wasn't that bad. The coverage was good.
Yeah.
And the wing tee has shown us a little bit of a problem, but then again, we're not stunting and doing things. We're just sitting there playing base defense.
Sitting there playing base defense.
So you can't, you guys scouting us out there, you ain't learning nothing.
They had 7 yards in the first half. And some big tackles, some big sacks.
Oh, absolutely.
Caleb had a big sack there of about 8 yards
Well, this builds on his game of last week. What was it? 10 tackles, 1 for loss, and then 2 sacks. And folks, we do separate the tackle for loss and sacks. That was on a running play. He got that tackle for loss.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people don't understand that, but a good statistical picture. Greg will be back with us. But, Greg, homecoming, it's been a good one. Now, did you dress up today?
I did not.
You have too much work to do. I'm going to defend him.
Yes,
on
I
that.
dressed up as an old man.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good disguise. And but the kids look like they had a lot of fun. The little cheerleaders are out there right now. And, of course, Greg is just like he's a coach here. And we've got 2 more middle school games, and I believe we're going to do y'all's next Thursday night middle school game.
We've got West Carroll here on next Thursday night, and then we close out the season the following week at Tipton Rosemore.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I think y'all had a big win over West Bemis the other night.
We won 14-6 over West Bemis.
And see, I was told by some people that they were supposed to have been the favored ball club in that game.
Well, if you looked at their size, they had some big guys, and they had some speed, especially in the backfield.
Oh, that and speed kills. You and I both know that. That helps us a whole lot. 4:02 left. Any thoughts that you think the fans should be aware of or things they need to watch?
I mean, we just need to keep on the defense pressing the run and, just try to stop. They're going to come out passing ball in the second half, and we just need to.
Yeah, and Bowling is a sleight of hand, pretty good master of that.
Yeah.
But we've made him throw off of his off foot a lot tonight.
Yeah, I mean, other than that 1 yard, the 70-yard pass play, we held him under 100 yards.
Yeah, you're right. We've had some people watching. We've had a bunch. I can't name all. My wife is watching right now. Jackie Willie Edmondson says, way to go, Big Said. And Big Said, he holds that middle down, and he allows Kai White to get
He had that big goal line stand, that negative 3-yard loss.
Absolutely. Donna Webb Clutch says, love the Little Eagles, and they do a good job. Everything, and it's not because I'm doing these games. I taught in the public school. The Jackson Christian School, academics, the extracurricular activities, everything is done first class, isn't it, Greg?
Yes, it is.
And I'm going to brag on Greg again. Over 30 years here, I believe, 35 or 36?
This is my 36th year.
36 years. He has given his heart and his soul to this school, but for good reason. And this school loves him. We are in the Greg Armour press box. Last comment before we take a timeout, Greg.
Well, Joe, we just need to come out with a stiff defense and shut them down.
Absolutely. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll hear from Greg after the second half is over. We'll take this 1-minute timeout on Jackson Christian Facebook.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
And we are back ready for second half action. Isn't Greg Armour great on stats? It's been a great homecoming. Very quickly before the teams take the field, and Fayette Academy, after scoring that field goal, will get the football back first. Our freshman first maid was Miss Mia Edwards. The next freshman maid was Miss Brindley Harville. And let's see, hopefully I don't leave anybody out. And I want to thank Blake Beckham for the schedule. Thank Chase McLean for the spotting charts. Our first sophomore maid is Miss Emma Nelson. And let's see, the other sophomore maid, Miss Jenna Tinsley. I get to call Jenna's basketball games and softball. She plays both. And from the junior class, actually, your first maid is Miss Blakely Melton. And then the other junior maid is Miss Zoe Montgomery. And the 12th grade senior maid, first senior maid, Miss Taylor Brindley Baines, another basketball player. And the second senior maid is Miss Callie Holloway. And the final senior maid is Miss Tess Humphreys, and she is your homecoming queen for the night. They were escorted by dads and nice young men. And we are ready to kick off to Fayette Academy. They'll get the football first. And they send Akins back deep, number 21. We cannot see the numeral of the other young man that's deep. Zach Cisco has hit the end zone several times. 12 minutes on the clock. Cisco approaches the football. It's up in the air. It's going deep, deep, deep. It is right at the end zone and in there, and it is a touchback. And for the fifth time tonight, Fayette Academy will start on their own 20-yard line. And unless they choose differently, the ball will be placed equidistant from each sideline right in the middle of the 20. 80 yards for a touchdown. Jackson Christian would like to execute a 3-and-out and get their hands back on the football with the game 42-10. But the last couple of drives, last two drives by Fayette Academy resulted in 10 points. Great goal line stand to only give up 3 by Jackson Christian a while ago. We see Trent Carrier coming out here to cover. Mosley is to this side. One of the linebackers will probably drop out here. Now we get a man coming. Craig comes over for a couple of words from Coach Phillips. Of course, they have their big man. They want to get that one-on-one coverage with him. Let's see if we play with a 1 or 2 high safety. Easton Jones in there. Blake Rowland, Mosley, Big Cedric, Newsom. And it looks like Gavin Walker to the far side. Appreciate some of the nice text. USJ trailing at halftime to South Gibson, 21-6. MUS over Ridgeway, 42-0 in the third quarter. I don't think we're. Tipton Rosemark beating Harding Academy 28-0. That's a future opponent. And we're 1st and 10. Bowling gets the football, keeps it after the fake, cuts it upfield. He'll be tackled after a couple of yard gain. Caleb Newsom on it, Gavin Walker on it. Looks like Goff is in there and maybe one other young man. And we'll see what is signaled in. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 22. Kai Wide at middle linebacker. We see Craig out there with his familiar 55. And again, 2 receivers to the right, sending a man in motion. They fake, sprint, pull up. He'll come back this way. They've got the man coming out of the backfield. Let's see if they rule it a catch. This is the crew that Fayette Academy had against TCA. Very interesting crew. That one is incomplete. 9 for 15 for Corbin Bolin. It is 3rd and 8. You heard the bells. And you know what they said, for whom the bell tolls. This is the thing that they use. They want to hold them right here. Pike out there wearing 81. He's about 6'3", going against a smaller defensive back. They stay with the spread formation. Slot right. Bowling's going to keep it, and he'll try to get the first down. They got our man hooked. He got the first down, goes out on the 32. For their 8th first down of the night. Easton Jones on the tackle. I'll have to study that. When you try to call the game, you can't always see it, why he was able to get outside our end. We may have got caught looking at the fake, but I'm really not sure. But it's 1st and 10 on the 32 of Fayette Academy. They've moved the ball good once they've got going here. Let's see what happens with the defense. 3 down linemen. And again, they sprint right, looking, throwing, and they're going. Did they get the catch? Yes, they did at the 39, a pickup of 7. And the short of the first down. 10 for 16 now for Bowling. But it brings up a 2nd and closer to 4 is what I'm going to call it. It's about 3.5. Let's call it 2nd and 3.5. And we are not getting any leverage on him. He's getting outside our contain right now. They bring Pike to this side. He'll be a split end with usually nobody over here. Bowling will have 1 man in the backfield. It is a spread, not a pistol. 2 men to the left. There's an H-back. They'll send Pike in motion. They pull the guards, and this time Big Cedric hit him but let go, and it'll be a short pickup of maybe 1. It'll be 3rd and 2. That was Armour running the football. I should have picked that up quicker. 3rd and about 1.5, really. This is a short 2 to get. Cedric holds him in the backfield, and he hit him hard enough, but it couldn't hold on. Nashville Christian beating Mount Juliet Christian 42-0. Under center, sprinting left is Bowling. Looking. He's got a receiver, but he's also got the first down and more as we are arm tackling and not tackling very well, I'm going to be honest with you. So he gets about a 20-yard pickup and another first down. Where we were crisp in the first half with that, our tackling, and he has faked a couple of us out of position. Good runner. Pike comes to this side along with a slot receiver, and unfortunately there's no air conditioning in press box and some of the papers sticking to my arm. Bragogas is in the slot. They pull the guards. It's a keeper. And this time knifing through there is Easton Jones. And I guarantee we had a stunt on. And Bowling is down. I don't like the looks of that. Hopefully the young man is not hurt very bad. We'll have an injury timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout while they check this injury out.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Quick injury timeout. It looks like that number 12 Harris Armour, a freshman, in there to play quarterback. They are in the spread. 2 receivers and a wingback. And he's sprinting to his right. And again, it's picked off. This looks like, is it Easton Jones or Deuce Lawrence? And that's the reason I made the mistake a while ago with the jersey. It is Deuce Lawrence picking that one off. 0-1 INT. Oh, actually, that was Roland. They pull their jerseys up, and when they wad up, you can't tell whether it's an 8 or a 9. So that was Roland, who looks like Ken, he says, on his information sheet with the interception. Blake Roland with that big INT. And the Eagles have the football on their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10, the 4-man rush. They give to Lawrence this time. We'll get it straight. And see our line pushing on out there. Saw Eli Gay continue. He blocked till the whistle blew. About a 5-yard pickup. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. The ball's on the Jackson Christian 45. And I apologize for the 2 mistakes, but when you wad those jerseys up, you can't tell whether it's 0, 9, or 8. Single coverage out here, and they've backed off. Kelly sprints to his left. We let a man go, but we've got a receiver over the middle. Oh, it's got to be pass interference. The problem with that was you only get 15 yards penalty out of it. And I guarantee you this is one time I would like to have the pro rule on that. But it'll be 15 yards and a first down for Jackson Christian, their 11th first down of the night. And if he doesn't play it that way, and you're going to see people do that to Mosley more and more as the season rolls on. They'll just try to get in front of him and wall it off and then run into him. And it's an accidental run into, but it doesn't matter. You know, in the NFL they have face guarding. I don't think face guarding exists in high school rules. I'd have to read my rule book. I will be honest about that. 1st and 10 with the ball on the 40 of Fayette Academy. They have 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, a 4 deep secondary. Toss out to Jack Collins. He wants to make one man miss. He did. Cuts across the 30, the 25, and he gets down across the 20. So about a 22-yard pickup for Jack Collins. Good run by him, and another first down for the Eagles. 13 for 17 unofficially is what I have. Austin Roberson coming in the game. And Joel Mainer's watching. He says, "Go Eagles." Good to hear from you, Joel. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back after this on the Jackson Christian Network. Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. And we are back here with the Eagles 1st and 10 on the 20 of Fayette Academy. 3:28 to go, leading 42-10. Here's the play. Spring right. Kelly with patience throws into the end zone. It is going to be a touchdown of 20 yards to Jalen Mosley. And Mosley with, I'll have to count his catches up. 20-yard pass for the touchdown. 60-yard drive. Zach Sisko on to try the extra point. It is 48-0 at this point. Snap, the kick, it's up, it looks good. The official says it is good. It's 49-10. Jackson Christian with the lead. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian Network.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back. We're not taking the full minute between the scores, but that's okay. We got a couple of great jobs, 23, love this team, and they know Jalen is making things happen. They're going to double or triple team him, and you are right. Here's the kickoff, going deep. It's gone, and another one to the end zone, and let's go over here and count it up. I know it's at least 5. That is the 6th time that Fayette Academy had to start on their 20-yard line. Now let's see if we've got some substitutions coming in for Jackson Christian. I think I see Kingston Robinson, a 9th grader out there. He wears number 3. I see Carlos Roberson, a 10th grader. He is also out there, number 10. Everett Scott, who plays defensive back and running back. He's got coverage out here on 18. Deuce Lawrence playing a little defensive back right now, and he's going to go up press coverage. They try to run the sweep, but they just keep it in the quarterback's hand and running him out of bounds, and we got to let go. They throw the flag on that, and I'm not sure. And I'd like, if we've got a replay, gang, I'd love to see. If we don't, that's okay. It's probably going to cost us either 10 or 15 as soon as they administer everything. maybe it's going to cost Fayette Academy the way they are facing. Face mask against Fayette Academy. I thought they were going to get us out of bounds. Wow. No reason to think they were going to get us other than where the call is made and all that makes a big difference. This one will be should be a half the distance to the goal line call. It'll be first at about 25, actually. Here's one intended for Pike. He doesn't get it, but our man had it, and the turf, he didn't have enough control to call it a catch. Roberson, a good job of defense, though. Carlos Roberson. 10 for 17 now for Bowling, brings up second down and 20. 30 seconds, actually less than that now, about 25 left in the third quarter of play. Clock running. 9 on the play clock, so they'll have to snap the football. And we'll get some new down linemen. I see Big Cedric's out, and we've got a new nose man in there. Pulling and keeping it is Bowling. The guard's pulled, and he's a very good runner, and he may be off to the races. We get the angle on him and run him out of bounds after a nice gain and a first down, about 30-something yard. We'll count the exact yard pickup here in a moment. About 31 yards, and their 10th first down. And that's the end of 3 quarters of play. Eagles lead 49-10. Let's take a timeout. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000. And we are back. We'll try to get all the numbers. I know Everett Scott wearing 10 is out there. We flip-flop into the field. Nice pickup by Corbin Bowling, who is a very dangerous runner. See 25, that's James Dyer out there. Let's see who all's in. Linebackers. Spread formation again with 3 receivers. They'll run one out in the flat. They're going for Pike, and Pike's got it. Let's see if we can knock him down. Pike, a strong kid, and he's going to take it into the end zone. 49-yard touchdown pass. Okay, they said he was knocked out of bounds. He touched the line, so it will be first and goal. I was about to give it to him too quick.
That's 6-yard line, first goal from the 6.
We'll have to use the monitor here and kind of move our heads back and forth. They'll send one man to the right. Pike working by himself. Armour in the backfield with Bowling. They give to Armour. He tries the right side, dances. He gets the second wind, and he takes it. I haven't seen the signal yet. Fayette Academy thinks they have made the touchdown. And it probably is. And the officials this year, I know they're trying some mechanics to please Richard McWhirter, but they have not done a very good job this year. This is not the first time I've seen this at other games, that they have not signal things properly, and you're looking all over to see if you can get a signal from somebody. Kick up, looks good. The young freshman kicker for Fayette Academy, it is good. So it's 49-17. After that 6-yard run, we'll take a 30-second timeout and come back.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
We are back. Fayette Academy will kick off. Zane Pike got him down there with a great catch, and that's that corner I can't see out of the press box, and I had to switch back to the screen here and did not pick up whether he scored, but they ruled him out of bounds. But Armour with a nice 6-yard run and some extra effort on his part. Brewers kick, it'll be the bouncing line drive type, picked up by Collins at the about 27. He breaks through across the 40, across the 45, and down to the 47. Jackson Christian will have it there. Let's see who comes on at offense. DeMoss is going to come out there. And let's see what offensive line we've got. And I'll try to get my spotting chart back out here and pick up some of the new players. DeMoss in at quarterback. 4 down linemen he'll be going against. They put a man in motion. The ball is on the ground. DeMoss will pick it up. He'll run with it. He's a pretty good runner, and he could have possibly been the tailback this year. He goes from his own 47 down to about the 47 or 46. Let's see where they say he stepped out of bounds, say at the 48. So pickup of about 5. Nice pickup by DeMoss of 5. We've got, I'll have to get off my spotting chart. We've got some numbers that's not on the spotting chart in right now. Running the football is Scott, and he could go all the way. One man has a chance. He gets him at the 10, but a 38-yard pickup for Scott. It's number 10, Everett Scott, with a 38-yard run and a first down. And let's see if it's 1st and goal or 1st and 10 with only a small chance of making a first down. They're going to stretch the change, so it must be just outside the 10. You could get a first down at the half-yard line. They run Scott up the middle off the left side, probably in the A gap it looked like. He's going to get good yardage down around the 5. Let's see where they spot it. Well, they're going to say he only got about 4.5, but that's okay. It will be 2nd and 6 from the 6. That's all you can put up with the numbers. Looks like we're about the half-yard line's where you'd get your first down. Maybe the 1. Scott in the backfield with DeMoss. They're going to throw the quick one out here to the one-man screen and running it in. Let's see. Yes. And the touchdown pass of 6 yards. I want to say it was to Blake Rowland. And so Rowland with a 6-yard touchdown makes it 55-17, the extra point to be attempted. And it's good. Cisco perfect on the night. An interesting play there. Like I said, I'm going to have to get these jerseys unrolled where the 8s, the 9s, and the 0s all look the same. So Rowland on the pass play. We'll come back after this 30-second timeout.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We are back, and while we are taking care of some business, I want to thank Chase McLean for the spotting charts tonight for Jackson Christian, and thank the head coach for the Fayette Academy team, Dale Wells, for helping me with some pronunciations and sending me a roster for Fayette Academy. Thank Darby Palmer and his staff. Here's another kickoff. This one, it's gone. It'll be back. It'll be a touchback, and starting again at the 20 will be Fayette Academy. 7 times they've had to start from their 20. Now in this half and towards the end of the first half, they've made some hay while the sun shines. See 13, Max Collins, a 9th grader, coming on to the field. Thought I saw, and I do, Lucas Witherspoon out there wears 52. And if you wonder why I haven't read any comments, I have lost my comments on my screen here. Wanting to pass is Fayette Academy. They take it and just throw it away, and incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. And I took a deep breath because I really had some interesting thoughts about that pass. Wasn't intended for anybody. Let's see if Bowling is still in there. The young man that came on a while ago, 12, did a good job his one time out there in the wing tee. The Bowling is still in there. They try the right side of their line in good yardage. And we do have some of our younger people out there. That was Pulliam gaining about 8. 9 actually. 3rd and a short one, and a very short one. Back in the wing tee, they'll run it again. And they try that right side, and this time 1st down and more, but a nice tackle in the secondary, even with the great gain, and that was a very good gain that time by Fayette Academy. Picking up their 11th 1st down unofficially. Bringing Pike out here to the right, or to the left, actually. They'll stay with the wing. Bowling keeps it, wants to throw, and he hits his receiver who makes a move. They'll get another 1st down, still running, and we're not tackling, and they say he stepped out of bounds. Makes me think that the whistle was blown a little slow, and I think our referees this year, there was an inadvertent whistle that I've seen already this year that I have thoughts about, and that time I've got 11 for 19 for Corbin Bowling. That's unofficially. They'll go back to the spread with 5:11 and counting left. 4 men out. They're going to try the big man, Pike. Ball up in the air, and I tell you what, he out-battled our defender. Both of them had their hands on it at one time or the other. And another 1st down for Pike. And they're 12th, and a good catch by him. We see 47 running on the field, Aiden Bird. He's a senior. Wished I could get a better look at the line so we could give some of those young men credit. I think 70 is in there, Ben Patrick. Here's another pass attempt by Bowling. They throw. They catch it there, but I thought there might have been a push off. 13 for 21 passing and another 1st down. Fayette Academy will go back to the wing tee. One split in. Tight end and wing to the left. They just go straight ahead on the handoff. That looks like Pulliam trying to get into the end zone, and he does. And it is Pulliam for the touchdown at the 3:47 mark. 3:47 to go in this contest. Pulliam on a 4-yard run. Brewer on to attempt the extra point. He's a very fine young kicker, just a freshman. Snap. Kick is up. Referees say it's good. And the score is 56-24 right now. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back, and boy, they hustle back. Our commercials are only 30 seconds long. You're supposed to get a full minute in between scores, but I guess the officials have some place to go after the ball game. I don't know. Some interesting calls as of late. Good drive by Fayette Academy. This one hits one of our up front people, and Fayette Academy is going to recover it. And we have kind of gone to sleep. I don't care what the excuse is. See Chandler Crowell in there. He's a linebacker. And I guarantee you Fayette Academy is going to play it for all it's worth, and I don't blame them. You get things going. They basically have now they have a one-back set. 3 receivers. They'll cut a man underneath. They're throwing over the middle, and we're going to return the favor with an interception by Aiden Irvin. Irvin brings it back across the 35 and then spins with the tackle to the 15, so we get the football back. Aiden Irvin with the interception. And we need to log that in because he, like Blake Rowland, deserves credit for the INT. Aiden Irvin, and what a good job he did. Where's number 15, 9th grade, 5'6", 130. Going against some very good receivers. Quick toss out here to Roberson. Good block out here. And looks like they're going to run him out of bounds. Let's see if it's enough for the first down. Robertson, they say. And it is a first down, Jackson Christian. And running the football hard. Off the right side is Scott for a nice pickup. It'll be short of the first down, but Scott runs hard. DeMoss is 2 for 2 in his passing. It's 2nd and 1. Ball in 43 of Fayette Academy. They rush 4. We toss it out to the left quickly. Running with the football. Coming down the sidelines. And that looked like Blake Rowland. We'll see if it is. May not have been. Again, he's got one of the plates that protects your back. Yes, it is. So a nice catch and run. Deuce 3 for 3. I'm out of spots in my scorebook for passes. 1st and 10 on the 20. They're going to give to Scott. He tries left side. One guy tried to arm tackle him, but 2 guys finished him off after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down. As a matter of fact, the spot of the football shows only about a yard. It was a short gain, maybe not even a full yard, but looked like we had something going. 3 receivers to the right. Nice run off of that right tackle's hip again by Scott. It'll be 3rd down. Well, they got to get the thing set first. Third down, Scott smells goal line. Scott goes 14 yards for the touchdown. .6 seconds left on a running play. Everett Scott with the touchdown run. Looks like Cisco to try for the 62nd point. The snap, the kick is up, it's good, or actually it'll be the 63rd point. It is 63-24 with 12.6 seconds left. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We are back for what should be the final kickoff. 12.6 seconds left in a 63-24 game. Fayette Academy to receive. Zach Cisco will kick off, and he's probably got a tired leg, but what a great job he does. Kick this one, they nub it on the ground. It gets all the way back to the 10 where Fayette Academy will bring it up the center field, and somebody got loose back there and made a wonderful tackle. And that should end the contest, and we won't be able to tell you who did it. May have been Everett Scott, who just scored a touchdown. And the final score is Jackson Christian 63, Fayette Academy 24. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with the post-game show brought to you by Great American Sports.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We are back. A happy final score for Jackson Christian, 63-24. I hope that Fayette Academy will take heart. They had some good offense tonight and improving a ball club. I think they stand a good chance of making the playoffs. You see the happy Jackson Christian people. Some quick scores to give you. We'll wait for final stats from Greg Armour, but Adamsville 69, Middleton 6. Baylor beat Christian Brothers 48-9. Collinwood over Hollow Rock Brewston Central 30-0. And Lausanne beat St. Benedict 42-6. Getting a little closer this way, Tipton Rosemark, a future opponent, 41. Harding Academy, who also is a future opponent, 41-8 on that one. We had a little trouble. I have some of my friends, thank goodness, that have helped me with some scores because my internet here has given me a little trouble. Ernest Harper, thank you. Hardin County 38, Jackson Northside 7, a final. Dyersburg 52, McNary 14, a final. And those are two scores of note that you might want to take interest of. We'll try to get you. USJ was trailing at halftime, but we have not had a final score or second half score sent, and the internet, like I said, not cooperating at all. They don't even have our game up on the Coach T. And let's see if we can get this to Ernest. He's wanting a score. Looks like Dyer County is trailing Westview 28-19. So we'll keep checking on some of these scores. Here it was 63-24. A lot of scoring tonight. Let's go over the Fayette Academy scoring first, and we'll have final stats from Greg Armour at the Greg Armour press box here in a few moments. In the second quarter, there were two scores. Zane Pike, the fine wideout, went 70 yards with a pass. That made the score 35-7 at that time, Jackson Christian leading. Also with 7.4 seconds, a 20-yard field goal by Brewer, their fine field goal and extra point man. In the third quarter, with looks like a little over 11 minutes, we had no air conditioning night, so I smeared the time on that one. 6-yard run for a touchdown by Armour, the running back, and that made it 49-17. 3:47 to go in the fourth. Pulliam, the fine running back, went 4 yards. 56-24 was the score at that time when he scored. Let's go over the Jackson Christian scoring kind of quick. 10:55 to go in the first quarter. Lawrence, 22-yard run, 7-0. All of Zach Sisko's extra points were good tonight. 8:46 mark, 74-yard touchdown pass, Jalen Mosley, and it was 14-0 at that time. And then at the 5:59 mark, Easton Jones, 9-yard pass, extra point good, 21-0. In the first quarter with 18.2 seconds, pass to Mosley of 50 yards, 28-0 at that point in time. And then Easton Jones went 66 yards to make it 35-0 in the second quarter. 42-0 at the 5-minute mark as Green caught a 4-yard touchdown pass. In the third quarter, Mosley, a 20-yard pass for a touchdown, 49-10. At the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter, Rowland took a pass and scored 55-17, and with 12.6 seconds and a lot of our young people in there, they were able, as we kept it on the ground, pretty much punch a 14-yard run in by Everett Scott with the extra point good, a final of 63-24. Greg Armour is here with final stats. Let's get his microphone up. And Greg, an unusual score, 63-24. I thought even though our young people were scored on, they acquitted themselves okay.
Right, yeah.
I'm sure Darby'd like to see a couple of them lock up a little better.
Yeah, I mean, our young guys got a lot of playing time.
They did, and that was good for them. We may need them. Everett Scott looked good, but I'm going to turn it over to you and let you give us the real picture.
All right, for Jackson Christian, we had 13 first downs. In the passing department, we had 21 attempts, 17 completions for 385 yards. Number 11, Austin Kelly, had 18 attempts, 14 completions for 344 yards and 5 TDs. Number 1, Elijah DeMoss, had 3 attempts, 3 completions, 41 yards, and 1 TD. In the receiving department, Jalen Mosley had 6 catches for 201 yards and 3 TDs. Number 88, Jack Collins, had 2 catches for 31 yards. Number 8 had 2 catches for 29 yards, which is Blake Rowland.
Yeah, good old Blake, the guy that's got his hair blonde, says he looks like Ken.
And 1 TD. Number 85, Daniel Green, had 2 catches for 41 yards and 1 TD. Easton Jones had 1 catch for 9 yards and 1 TD. Trent Carrier had 2 catches for 53 yards. In the rushing department, we rushed, let's see. Well, I didn't figure that up. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Well, while we're doing that, let me try to get some more scores for you. Still, what we're getting out of Westview is up 28-19, and let's see if I can go back and get a little bit out of Coach T. Maybe the TSSAA will update their scores. Whatever is reported to them is usually the final. And let's see if there's anything new. Tipton Rosemark, Greg did win, but we knew that over Harding Academy. That was a foregone conclusion.
Yeah. All right, Joe, I'm ready. We had 12 rushes for 185 yards. Deuce Lawrence had 4 for 51. Easton Jones had 1 for 66. Deuce had a touchdown. Easton had a touchdown rushing. And number 10, Everett Scott, he had 6 carries for 68 yards and 1 TD. We had 1 penalty for 15 yards, and we did not punt the ball. All right, for them, Fayette Academy, they attempted 24 passes, completed 14 for 262 yards. Their leading receiver was number 81. He had 3 catches for 143 yards. All right. They had 15 first downs. In the rushing department, they rushed 29 times for 109 yards. Their leading rusher was the quarterback, Bowling. He had 13 rushes for 67 yards. And a lot of those yards come in the second half. They had 7 yards in the first half, rushing, and 102 in the second half. So, I mean, they rushed the ball some on our young guys, but our young guys got a lot of experience.
They did. I thought for them, I will say, I thought they were more effective in their double wing team.
Yeah, yeah. They had 3 penalties for 24 yards.
You know what? Really, a penalty, I won't say penalty-free, but a low penalty game.
Low penalty game, yeah.
And we executed when we scored, the first 5 times we had the football?
We scored the first 5 times we had the football, we scored, yes.
You know, something funny, we
scored 6
times. You're
6
right.
times.
I was looking at my sheet. I had it flipped over.
Yep.
And we started on the 41-yard line 4 times with our drives.
Yep.
Very unusual statistic. Greg, anything you think the fans need to know? And, of course, Roland and Urban had interceptions tonight.
That's correct, yes. Mm-hmm.
Anybody stand out? We had a lot of people contribute defensively. And I thought the goal line stand, we gave up the touchdown, but you know what? The field goal, but if that's all you give up out of that, you've done a good job.
You know, Caleb had a good night. I had him with 5 tackles and a sack, but I'm an unofficial. They get a better look at it at game time film. Of course, Cedric Anderson, he had a big tackle for a loss on that goal line stand.
He sure did. Boy, he burst through there.
He burst through there and stopped the guy, at the 4-yard line. They had it 3rd and goal at the 3.
They sure did.
At the 1.
And forced them to kick that field goal.
Kick that field goal. That's correct.
And that is good. Greg, final words, and we're going to take one more time out and then come and wrap it up. But your astute observations, and we've got another one next week. We'll be on the road, unfortunately, next week.
Well, I can't remember. I think this is the first time in history that we've been 5-0.
Well, I know we weren't the year we won the state championship because we were at 2-3 at one time in that season.
We were 2-3 right. We had lost to Southside and somebody else.
And then we defeated a undefeated Friendship team for that championship.
That's correct. Now we just got to get ready for next week's game, and enjoy this one over the weekend, and then come back Monday and get ready to play next week.
You're absolutely correct about that, and we appreciate Greg and Chase and Darby, and all the coaches help us out, but Greg and Chase really get us a ton of information. Darby always, it's almost at the same time every Friday morning sends me the starting lineup, and we appreciate the help because broadcasters can't do it. I know my good friend, and I'm going to brag on Greg. Greg had to help my good friend Steve Beverly, who does the USJ broadcast, help him get some stats on his players, and Greg, that was very nice of you.
Well, I was more than happy to do it.
And Steve appreciates it very much. Folks, we're going to take one more time out, and when we come back, we're going to wrap this game up. And then don't forget the Eagle Show Tuesday night, as we'll talk about our future opponent, the Tipton Rosemark Rebels, and a few other things. We'll have some great young people there, some special guests. Jerry Eskew was there and Clay Fowler. Now, you couldn't get a better. You had a great alumnus there. Then you had one of the best presidents in the history of this school there.
Well, he was a coach at McKenzie at one time.
Oh, yeah, he rebuilt that program.
That's correct.
He is a motivator. He did it with discipline and love and kindness to the kids, but he made them work. And everybody, I got some great notes, and again, I apologize. My ability to receive your messages on Facebook died a little bit, and I had a little internet problem, and that's the reason you didn't get more score. But y'all have seen the nice text about Jerry Eskew. Everybody loves Jerry Eskew.
Yes, he's a great man.
He is, and he represents Jackson Christian well and still comes to our ball games. And fine man. If you don't know him, get to know him. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll wrap this show up. And the happy score, 63-24, Jackson Christian wins.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
And we are back here, and the happy final, as we said, 63-24. Jackson Christian 1-0 in region play, 5-0, and Greg said he thinks, and he knows better than anybody. They didn't name this press box after him for nothing. We're at Southern Capital Field and Ronnie Fowler Stadium, and, of course, our gymnasium, the Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. But some of the wonderful people, and you can see a replay of this game on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page, and also replays of past games. And see Everett Scott still down there. He had a good night running the football, played a lot of good defense. But the play-by-play tonight was by Coach Joe Holloway. And Stephanie Janda did a great job of directing. The replay, Adriana Hicks, who always does a good job too. Cameras by Trey Bridger, and then sideline camera. We're glad we could give that to you, Kelvin Douglas. Of course, our executive producer is Paul Schultze. And we will remind you that this is a copyright broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. It is time to say thanks for your time. This time till next time. Good night, all.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.